The cost of censorship on the citizens of a society, right? Now, the censorship first began for me back in some older Facebook pages. It began for me when I found out Obama, this was 2016, when I found out that what Obama had done in the 8 years was inept for American blacks. And I was on his butt. I was constantly posting to his page. And next thing you know, well. So we say here, since if this is going to happen, then we might as well go out and leave the information and go out with a gusto, right? That's what we say. So 2020. The round of censorship that I saw, I'm observing because we observe for our people, period, right? So the round of censorship began with COVID-19, this round of it, right? Blocking DJs from doing what they do to promote themselves and promote the label's music, because that's exactly what, you know, they were doing all the time, was promoting the label's music. That's what they did. And all of a sudden, it was no longer good enough or great enough to be able to do that, right? So that was number one. Number two, this particular platform, which we're not going to name, strong arms, in my opinion, control of IG. Think you're going to run the IG? Think again. They're owned by the same people. Number three, moving the Honorable the Honorable Louis Farrakhan, who spreads the message of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad from IG and Facebook, right? Equating him to Alex Jones, who, because we don't believe in censorship over here at TFR Podcast Live or TFR Podcast Live OB, who also had a right to uncensored free speech, right or wrong, on a free platform, censoring what's said from either party, right? From either audience. So these platforms are censoring both audiences from the people who they want to listen to. I believe that is totally wrong. Number four, it doesn't matter if you place disclaimers or not, because we place disclaimers, right? They will censor you when you discuss topics that they think people should not hear. That is censorship. Am I supposed to trust the people? In the beginning, when President Obama was in office and black people were talking situations about anti-Republican, I'll say, they were blocking you. When you start waking up and you're thinking about what Obama was doing and you're making facts about what Obama did and didn't do, they block you. Now that you are anti-Republican and you're going against Trump, they're blocking you. Because now they're on a Democratic slant. And anything that you say against, if you say something positive about Trump, they block you. If you say something that is fact about what the Democrats did not do for American black people, they block you. So either way, they're blocking you because it's the people who are working the behind the scenes. See, this right here, we got this one first. It talks about information not being factual about COVID-19. Did we ever say that what we said was fact? We said go research and find out for yourself. But this is what's out there. That's what responsible reporting or having a responsible opinion is. We're not saying fact. Go research it for yourself. Then above, they say in October they're going to be able to remove services, remove what you post if they feel that if it mitigates any problem they may have with legal issues for this particular platform. That's, in my opinion, an excuse to censor. So we wanted to get this out here because this is ridiculous. Such as, okay, so when you discuss topics that they think people should not hear, such as who is being let into the U.S., who have been given position and power to turn America into, in our opinion, a big India. Even the techs that run this are sent from India, because what did Kamula do? But San Francisco, she brought in IT and tech from India, you see. So when you have people who come in, remember I said that you're an owner. You built this platform. This platform is a society. So when we say the cost of censorship on the citizens of a society, you have built a society on a web platform within a society. This is a society with citizens that communicate, that are the entertainment, so that you can sell advertisement. And you have people who don't have as much skin in the game as you, making decisions, interpreting what rules that you put down and what policies you put down. They're implementing them and deciding on them with a hard hand, with a rough hand, slamming them down as hard as they can because of their culture and where they come from, and they don't understand or haven't researched and don't know the knowledge, because the education system has not taught the truth here, and they wouldn't even get the truth. Even if they came from K through 12, they still wouldn't get the full truth. So they think that they know, but they don't know. Even if they naturalized citizens, they still don't know, because they taught something to make America seem great. But how great is America that it still exists, even though it has been so and acted so poorly towards people who built the country, right? So if I'm a person, I'm an owner, I'm not going to rely on workers, because workers don't know what it is to own something. Once they learn how to own something, they get in those ownership shoes, then they will be less hard-handed, but then they will hire people and the cycle will go on. But they will probably learn and say, I was hard-handed, I'm not going to do that on my digital platform, because I really didn't care about old boy, because he wasn't my race or my people. So let's continue. 5, just in case you think, keep your head down and talk mundane topics to keep a presence on this platform. One day they will find a problem with what you create. First, they won't like what you say. Second, they'll start to remove your post because they don't believe in what you believe in. 3, they will send warnings masked as concern. This is not. Number 4, they will stop your ability to make money on the platform. And number 5, they will make effective policies which are arbitrary to your healthy mind state on this society, on this platform that a person made, that is a society within a society. And number 6, they will remove you from the platform. And what do I say to that? Hey, it's their platform. Let them have it. We had Planet Black. We moved from that. Now we have nothing, and we have to go back to building and making sure that we have platforms that understand what we say, so that if it's I don't even want to say liberal, whatever the black thought is, it is a place of commerce and free thought, of exchanging ideas without being penalized for exchanging those ideas. And so that's why we put this, and we will not address this again, because like the things that we've addressed from episodes 1 through 6, and now this is 7, and what we've addressed from episodes 104 to 110 and 121 through 128 of TFR Podcast Live, we're not going to have to address that again, because all the information, we have placed all the information there. Our topics continue to flow and change because we are about non-censored flow and exchange of ideas without being penalized for having those thoughts and those ideas, because to penalize people for having legitimate thoughts and ideas that they express make it seem like your thoughts are more in your head and you're hearing voices and you might need some fan help.
That's absolutely right. And people, this is serious business. I'm going to just elaborate real short on how serious this is. All right. They are censoring. Actually, the censoring is just temporary to an end goal. And earlier, Dee talked about the meme where it said this is an end game. It's an end game, but who's going to win or who's going to lose the end game? There's a lot going on here, and like never before, if I can't be more plain, this is not a time to rest on your laurels and just sit and watch things happen. When we talk to you about health things, diet, things like that, that is all informational. That's all. It transmits information and enables your ability to be able to discern and be able to connect the dots, so to speak. So we as Black people are going to have to be in the mind state that we are, everything that we do, every decision that we make concerning our health, concerning our children, concerning anything, that's everything has to be made informed, and it has to be made with the mind state that we are going to function independently of what we've been a part of. Now, see, to some of y'all, I have already cussed. To some of y'all, oh, well, this is the greatest country. Look, I'm not on all of that. What I'm telling you is this country has made its, I'm not anti-America. I'm anti the crap that some of America imposes, which is a lot. It's a lot. And what I'm saying is, with regards to the censorship, they're doing this temporarily while they're working out a way to alter and reverse and erase the frequencies of your mind. They're doing that. This is a trial run. Censorship is a trial run. Because when you're walking along one day, or you get an idea, say you get a knowledge of a witty invention, something, a business you want to start, or you wake up from the middle of the night and you have an idea in your head, because we're wired to function that way. And we get up and we don't write it down. See, now somebody is going to try to say this is paranoid, but you don't write it down. And then the next day you can't remember. You can't remember. In fact, you never even knew that you thought that. You never, but then you see something, somebody talking about it, you say, that sounds familiar. That sounds very familiar, that idea. Yeah, you had it 2 years ago. Yeah, you had it a year ago, but it was erased out of your mind. See, this is what it's coming to. And if your immune system and your mind state has not changed and been changed and solidified,